I think you have to realize there's various different elements to a software-defined world. What you're first looking at is down the base level, the virtualization of things like compute and now networking and storage. Then you've got the very important piece, which is the management piece across the top of that. But in essence, what you're looking at is taking all of the previous intelligence that people had in physical things and moving it into a virtual software-based world. So a software-defined world is where all of the infrastructure and all of the functions are now performed in software, which is why management technology becomes more important. You bring that all together into what we call the software-defined data center, so you're running on essentially commodity hardware, commodity components. That then allows you to spread almost like an operating system of the data center across multiple data centers, both public and private cloud, I suppose, as well. So really you're looking at a very, very flexible architecture that enables you to do things in a more agile way than before. The software-defined world is really important for businesses because we quite often hear questions, business agility, right? Everyone talks about business. What does that mean? Well, to me, business agility means moving faster than your competitors. And in the IT world, that means rolling out applications, updating applications, changing the way you interface with customers, end users, your own colleagues and employees faster than your competitors. And having an agile software-defined infrastructure really enables you to go around that cycle faster of developing an application. Typical enterprises, that's somewhere between 3 to 5 years. They're looking at how often they refresh an application that they use for business. Some of the leading cloud companies are doing this multiple times a day in terms of modification to their business. So it's from this old, rigid, fixed physical world to almost this sort of continuous integration, agile world. And what that means for business is that you can have an idea 1 minute, and by the end of the afternoon, for example, you've taken that to market, which is radical compared to the traditional IT and the way that we used to use it in business going forward. And I see it really as moving IT from being being in the same bucket as the guys that supply the desks and chairs, sort of part of the furniture, to being IT that will go to the business with amazing, cool ideas on how they can actually change. That's what it means to business. So vCHS I see as an integral part of the software-defined data center world. The software-defined data center as a concept transcends physical location and ownership. It's really, virtualizing those three: networking, storage, and compute with a management tool set that spans across multiple locations. With vCHS, we've stood up those components in our own data center for our customers to use and rent. And what it means is that you can literally drag and drop workloads between the two seamlessly. And spinning up a workload in vCHS is just the same as spinning it up in your existing on-premise private cloud. So really there's no difference. It's just, if you're a customer looking to take advantage of SDDC, maybe the quickest way you can do that is to come and use vCHS.